Na datte kasya chit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhuhu ajnane navritam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. Nor does the Supreme Spirit assume anyone's sinful or pious activities. Embodied beings, however, are bewildered because of the ignorance which covers their real knowledge. So one may tell, oh, if I am helpless, then in such helplessness, if I commit sinful activities, then Lord God should be responsible because material energy is controlled by God, and under the control of material energy, I am doing sinful actions or good actions. So Lord should be responsible. Why I am being punished? So here, that is why Krishna is clarifying. Na datte kasya chit papam. Supreme Lord does not assume the responsibility. How do we understand? It is just like a judge may give punishment to somebody, very great strict punishment to somebody, or he may also give compensation to somebody, some relief. So it is not that judge is partial, although everything is happening under control of judge, by the sanction of judge. In a similar fashion, everything is happening under the sanction of Supreme Lord, but he does not create activities. So then, what is the reason for suffering of the living entity, sinful actions, whatever living entity is doing? That Krishna explains. Ajnane navritam jnanam. This ignorance which covers the living entities. Living entity helplessly, he then acts and does sinful activity and suffers. So that is why one should be very, very cautious to keep oneself always in knowledge, not to fall in ignorance. Just like if a person is now very sane, but if he chooses to drink or take any form of intoxication, then he becomes mad. Then in drunken state, people even forget who is mother, who is daughter, and all kinds of unlawful incidents do happen. Sinful actions, then a person suffers. Crimes happen under intoxication, and when a person comes into knowledge, he cries at times. So the same thing happens. When the living entity comes in contact with ignorance, then he is helpless. Then he does not know or she does not know what is going to happen. So that is why our senses, our mind, intelligence, when they are always engaged in the thoughts and service of the Supreme Lord, then it is like iron rod in fire. It does not behave like iron but like fire, emits heat and light. So we also always remain in knowledge, in Shuddha Sattva Guna, when we maintain constant touch with Krishna.